Have you ever wondered how security professionals actually discover weaknesses before attackers do? How they analyze a network, a web application, or an entire infrastructure and confidently identify risk areas? Reconnaissance tells us what exists, but scanning tells us what's exposed, and vulnerability discovery tells us what's dangerous. Welcome to Bluehat Cybersec Academy. Today, we're diving into scanning and vulnerability discovery, focusing on network and web application scanning, and how professionals systematically identify weak points before they turn into real incidents. What scanning really means in cybersecurity. Scanning is the structured process of probing systems, networks, and applications to uncover open ports, active services, software versions, misconfigurations, and known vulnerabilities. Think of it as moving from assumptions to evidence. Instead of guessing where risk exists, you gather measurable data. In penetration testing, scanning connects reconnaissance to exploitation. It transforms information into actionable insight. Core principles of network scanning. Network scanning focuses on identifying active hosts, exposed ports, and running services within a target environment. Every open port represents a potential entry point. Every service increases the attack surface. Recognizing these exposures is the foundation of defensive and offensive security analysis. Identifying active hosts before deep scanning. Before analyzing ports and services, professionals determine which systems are actually online. Host discovery eliminates inactive systems, reduces unnecessary traffic, and improves efficiency. In lab environments, this might involve network sweeps or discovery techniques designed to identify live machines. Efficient scanning begins with accurate targeting. Once live hosts are identified, the next step is port scanning. Security analysts determine which ports are open and what services are listening. Decisions must be made between different scan types and depth levels. A structured, layered approach ensures thoroughness without unnecessary noise. An open port alone does not indicate risk level. Understanding what service is running and which version is critical. Many vulnerabilities are version-specific. Outdated software often contains known weaknesses that attackers actively search for. Version detection transforms raw scan results into meaningful security intelligence. Operating system detection provides additional context. Knowing whether a system runs Linux, Windows Server, or an outdated platform helps narrow potential vulnerability categories. Environmental awareness improves assessment precision. These days, modern organizations rely heavily on web applications. Login portals, APIs, dashboards, and user interfaces are, publicly accessible and frequently targeted. Even if your infrastructure security is strong, application layer weaknesses can still lead to compromise. Web scanning really focuses on this exposed layer. Web applications often contain injection flaws, cross-site scripting issues, insecure authentication mechanisms, and, misconfigured permissions. It's important to note that many large-scale data breaches have actually originated from application layer vulnerabilities rather than network-level weaknesses. Understanding these patterns definitely improves detection capability. Professional testers do not immediately rely on tools. They first explore the application manually to understand navigation paths, authentication mechanisms, and data flow. This kind of contextual understanding enhances the accuracy of automated scanning tools. So, identifying input surfaces and validation gaps is, absolutely crucial. Any point where user input is accepted can introduce risk. Forms, search bars, URL parameters, and upload features must validate input correctly. Improper validation really opens the door to injection and manipulation attacks. And, observing application behavior under unexpected conditions often reveals weaknesses. Leveraging automated scanning tools responsibly is a big part of the process. Automated tools assist in detecting vulnerabilities at scale. They identify misconfigurations, outdated components, and common attack patterns. However, they may generate false positives. Automation accelerates discovery, but human validation ensures accuracy. Manual verification and impact assessment come next. After potential vulnerabilities are identified, professionals verify them manually. They confirm exploitability, evaluate business impact, and determine severity. Accurate validation protects credibility and ensures meaningful reporting. So, let's talk about understanding the difference between scanning and assessment. Scanning basically reveals exposure, while vulnerability assessment goes a step further and evaluates the significance of that exposure. Assessment actually includes severity scoring. some contextual analysis, and prioritization for remediation. Understanding this distinction is really essential for professional security work. When it comes to prioritizing risk based on context and impact, not all vulnerabilities carry equal urgency. Severity scores can provide some guidance, but it's really the business context that determines priority. For example, a high-risk vulnerability in a production environment requires immediate action, while a similar issue in a test environment may not. Risk prioritization ensures efficient remediation. Now, for practical open-source tools for hands-on learning, there are actually several powerful open-source tools that support scanning and vulnerability discovery. Tools such as Nmap, OpenVAS, OWASP Zap, and Nikto provide comprehensive capabilities for network and web analysis. But the key is not just running these tools, it's about understanding and interpreting their output correctly. Organizations use scanning for compliance audits, internal security reviews, red team simulations, and proactive defense. Identifying and remediating weaknesses before attackers discover them represents effective cybersecurity practice. Prevention is always stronger than reaction. Unauthorized scanning is illegal and unethical. Ignoring false positives leads to wasted effort. Poor documentation reduces value. Over-reliance on automation limits analytical growth. Professional discipline is essential. Beginners should always practice in isolated lab environments. Virtualization platforms allow you to simulate networks safely. Installing testing systems and intentionally vulnerable applications creates a controlled learning environment. Hands-on practice transforms theoretical knowledge into practical skill. Alright, so let's quickly go over the key lessons from scanning and vulnerability discovery. Scanning helps us identify exposure. Network analysis, on the other hand, reveals infrastructure weaknesses. Web scanning is great for exposing application flaws. Assessment is what allows us to prioritize meaningful risk. And of course, responsible and authorized testing is absolutely non-negotiable. Now, consider this for a moment. What truly differentiates scanning from vulnerability assessment? And why does service version detection significantly increase analytical value? If you happen to discover an exposed database service during a scan, what structured steps would you follow next? You'd set up a controlled lab, perform host discovery, conduct a structured scan, and make sure to document your findings. Also, don't forget to share your insights and suggest which advanced topic we should cover next. Scanning and vulnerability discovery aren't about breaking systems. They're about understanding exposure before malicious actors can exploit it. True professionals interpret results, validate findings, assess impact, and recommend solutions. That mindset is what really defines expertise. Thanks for watching Bluehat Cybersec Academy. If this video added value to your learning journey, please give it a like, share it with someone who could benefit, and subscribe for more practical networking and cybersecurity content from Bluehat Cybersec Academy. Drop a comment. We'd love to hear how you're applying these concepts in your own environment. See you next time. Stay curious, stay secure, and keep building networks that actually work.